MTN mobile money now do again oh. For the first time in Liberia. In Liberia, you can send money from your phone straight to Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Uganda, Rwanda, Mali, and Senegal. No more stressing on how you will send your children's school fees to Rwanda or your market money to Guinea or even order your goods from Ghana. Momo is now across borders, so just dial *156*1#. Select international transfers and follow the instructions.
Send money instantly and conveniently across West Africa right from the phone. Dial *156*1# and select international transfer to cross borders with Momo.
MTN.
No, don't say I don't tell you. Will you see Momo to pay for everything now? Hey, that small thing, pay with Momo. Now the rain and the leather won't care you for. Pay with Momo. Like your transportation for motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car, pay with Momo. Oh, like yes, pay with Momo. Even in the market you want pay for better ball, you better pay with Momo. Well, you want pay for 32-inch weed, but pay with Momo. Let's see, pay for anything and everything with MTN Momo Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure, plus no extra charge. Yes!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla.
MTN.
Yellow star.
What do you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. All day you making noise and people ear say you singing. No air. Like walking brief.
Don't leave on there and cross me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back and this season Uber is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Ghana, Nima, and the biggest one will be held in Monserrato.
That thing you talking, what thing is that if I win?
La real if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million Liberian record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 Liberian wardrobe budget. Not all, plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 GB of data every month. But not all, 7-player winning 600,000 Liberian record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 GB of data every month, and new this year for 3rd place of 400,000 Liberian cash prize and 100 GB every month. Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 12. You can see your singing more.
Yellow star.
MTN.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
And for sure, don't miss out. This is the Afternoon Conversation, and it's on Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live, and LoveRadioOnline.com. And it's a beautiful afternoon. Welcome to the conversation. Well, let me bring in my colleague, my teammate, Martina Tube. Martina, welcome to the conversation.
It is good to be back again in the afternoon. So
give our audience the chance to make a contribution. It's always a pleasure to be here talking about national issues to get our brothers and sisters of there informed about what is happening in the country. So thank you for the time.
Okay, and so lot of issues trending. Of most important is the trading of accusation of late. Just 12 minutes ago, we read on our Facebook feed trading wars between Senator Nathaniel Fallow McGill and Commerce Minister Ami Mudat. We'll be talking about that. Both of them are accusing who have stolen from government more. All I want to say you roll it. All I want to say Alan roll that you the roll. You are internationally known because you are sanctioned. Just of fun of it. But another one we're going to talk about is the call by the Secretary General of the Coalition for Democratic Change, Jefferson Koji. He has called on seditious, well-meaning partisans of the Congress for Democratic Change. As you are aware, the Congress now stand alone, and so they are bracing up themselves. They say they are rebranding, and this process should begin by October 1, 2024. And guess what? It coincides with the stand-up bearer's birthday. Former President George Weah will be celebrating on that day. So they are trying to raise a whooping $2.5 million for rebranding the party. Another thing we'll be talking about is the internal conflict that is really very serious. We have with a few of the employees who decided to not to get on tape, and it's quite disturbing there. But I'll bring in my colleague Martina, who have a better hands on this information. So we will begin from there. Martina, let's talk about a little bit about this internal conflict at the National Disaster Management. Everywhere, less than 9 months, we see people who are entrusted to serve the country. They've gone in a different ways. It seems as we don't know what we did.
But when it comes to internal conflict, that what we said this morning, and we are saying the same thing again. This raises national concern where people must be aware of what is happening at the various ministries or agencies. Yeah, because internal fight is a fight, in a way that for it to be settled, it is difficult, and like that, it makes the environment, the working environment
very, very
disturbing for somebody.
And you won't put in your best. Once there's a conflict, you feel that the boss is supporting one person or two other persons, and if
even you as a leader, you call yourself a leader. You are leading a whole group of people. Some people can want to be a leader, but they are not able to lead. They just want the name to be on them as a head.
Yes.
But they cannot go along to be a head. That's the case with the National Disaster Management. Why were you sanctioning your 2 deputies?
And he's telling them, you don't have to come.
Yes, like you are the president.
Yeah, you don't have to come to work.
Check on your son. Nobody should talk to you.
Nobody should talk to you because this place belongs to ARCO. I'm not too sure this was a power sharing thing. And this is becoming embarrassing with people forming marriages, especially political marriages. Some people do not know where to cross and where to stop.
That's the same thing the CDC went through with NPP.
With NPP and the other party, the other constituent party.
Why will you sanction your 2 deputies? And then you bring in your own people, you assign another person to them as their assistant without getting them informed.
And so, darling, you
and
are
you
the one.
saw what happened for LDA, and you as a leader, you are proceeding on the same path.
The same path. You won't get results.
You are cause conflict. Where you see this other person get their own boss that they can respect. And fun, let me tell you something. if this issue of internal conflict cannot raise national concern for the president to be aware that his directors or his ministers are doing or tribalistic work,
Yes.
he will not
and
know.
being selective on a job.
That's the same thing the people facing the labor ministry.
And it's
The same thing to LDA. The same thing must come to National Disaster Management. No, it's not possible. Mr. Tole cannot sit and feels like, he's everything.
Yeah, he's
I said it this morning. It's not everybody who can talk.
yeah.
So people want to come out, they want to have their say. It's just that fun. You don't know my strength. I don't know your strength. I don't know who you get as or upper hand in the government.
In the government,
Like if I
so-
come out to talk, you will find all means to kick me out. And I'm talking about my daily bread.
Yeah, everybody talking about like daily bread.
Yes.
Sometimes it becomes you left in the cool once you start to speak out more than everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, you sometimes you are left in the cold.
And you cannot be leading people and then they are dissatisfied. We saw it on NAFA.
Yeah. Yes.
They said whenever Glasgow enter in the place, everybody should bow down to her because
was-
she's a baby girl of the party.
She was the queen of the Congress for Democratic Change.
So Dole is saying that he's a baby boy too. I am the baby boy. This building, if I the building because it belongs to Akko.
And I hope those who are closer to the president is understanding some of these things we are saying. I remember a caller called this morning and said that you're the one poor in it. We'll say it as we see it. We will say it as we see it. You cannot be an appointee of government and then you go there, you want to carry your own style of leadership there.
And you see one reason that I've tried to get is that whenever the deputy and that of the director in a conflict, it becomes of a problem. It's a money issue.
Yeah.
A money issue. Somebody is eating more than their
And
friend.
someone's- yeah,
and
someone
it's
is being
group work.
trouble.
People must be able to benefit. He met the vice president all the time. That was not money given to him on record.
Yeah.
$1 million for victims from the flooding that happened sometime of June.
June, yeah.
It was not on record like they say.
Yeah,
You are
come and
going to
sign-
the bank and
yeah,
then in
sign for
the
this.
yes,
Off record.
the vice president willing it. Say that shows that
Ali, that was a
I just
token.
wanted to you to say I trust this man. That's why I gave him money
That was
without documents.
that was something to start off with, because I think at that time the government was still young.
Yes.
And probably the budget
$1
didn't
million
capture-
Liberian dollars were
the
given
budget-
to him to look after the victims. You saw a lady in the pool of water at the scene that she filmed.
Painting.
How will I
Oh,
explain that?
yeah.
How will I explain that to somebody?
And then
Look
you-
at MCC, right to UN Plaza and MCC. Look at what happened
What
on
happened
Saturday. But yet, Mr. Dolly feels that I'm the boss. Nobody can question my authority. Nobody can do anything to me. There are people who working with you. They have their family. They have their family. You have to know that. And then you want to take the glory. WFP gave you $1.5 million.
and all of these incidents around the
That
city.
each
if that's-
victims, okay, at least if I $10, let me carry it. To say yes, we have our partners, our donors who are thinking about us. But what Mr. Dolly did, he took the money allegedly.
and use it for his
He used it.
personal reason.
And then he told the people in his office that we pay for goods. For almost 3 to 4 months, what kind of goods you pay for? It stay in the people warehouse. What was the deal? What was the agreement for the people to be keeping the supply when you're talking about horses, children? They are getting sick. People getting sick.
And you know,
Horses are breaking down because of the floor. Yet Mr. Darlington, he can just,
his personal
I will enjoy this
personal
thing.
yacht. He sits in here upstairs building and
see?
just look downstairs and say,
This is why at Transfer you can see people can say, oh, the Christian different from the Muslim, because there are some people who always want to cause this problem. If somebody will call and say, oh, Musti president Gary, Mr. Dole Musti, just to cause problem because of the way in which Mr. Dole is proceeding.
For me, I look at individual how you behave.
How you behave.
It doesn't matter your race, your color, your
But people always want to think that you can ride on somebody right and feel like the president cannot do me anything. I told you the same thing this morning. I said, if the president cannot dismiss people from their duty, we will continue to be where we are.
And
one of the president that should be dismissed, that the managing director of that place.
yes, Ansel Dollar got no reason of being
All
there
the
because
money.
He feels what he's benefiting.
You cannot allow people to be coming to work like they are babies.
Yeah.
Like they don't have that right.
They say, oh, the
Do you
boss.
know how much somebody pay to go to school
And
to
then
get that work?
And then because you are appointed, you want to step on them.
Yeah. And then he sends somebody, or they hire or retreat, I think in Riverside or Grand Bassa. Or Trina went there. Disrespect everybody that was there, including the deputies.
What is this?
If you're a head of entity, it doesn't mean that your deputy is nobody.
Seriously, it's a team.
You don't know about administration. That's why they appointed somebody with the head for administration.
And you cannot fill all those vacancies.
You cannot.
It's not possible.
Let me see if I can play one of the videos that I have here. Let me see. How
And so sometimes I feel
you
sorry that
controlling somebody who have their family. They should just come to work, they son, they go back.
they go back. Yeah.
Because that you the one appointed them. You are the president. So they will agree with you.
Sometimes I feel sorry for this country, honestly, because people go and vote. After a few months, you see the same things that we all talk about. It start to show its ugly face again. What is that? What is that?
Let me see if I can play this video yet. And up to now, when they went for the retreat in Grand Bassa, after he trainer misbehaved in the present, because they feel like, every DG have their own right-hand person. He's staying on a right-hand person that to carry on the training.
Yeah, training.
Don't he have that fear for the deputy
The
that
deputies.
if the DG is not there, the deputy is there?
But Ray, if you even check that,
And up to now, he haven't
didn't-
investigated anything of
it
the
didn't-
action carried on by the trainer.
it didn't even meet the consent of the deputy. If you check that, because
Of
if the
course.
guy should be disrespectful at that point.
The misuse of state resources is what keeping Liberia to where we are. Let me see how best the internet is not that
And
good.
and it's getting too frustrating. It's getting too frustrating. Sorry to sound like this, but the messaging has to be clear.
Of
You can
course.
never be appointed by the president and then you show disrespect. The same thing is happening now at the road fund.
Who's the one talking? Let me deal with this one. You stay in
Now listen.
the midst of your
Yeah,
boss.
listen.
You as a trainer. Come.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Then you tell somebody,
You don't have experience.
you don't have experience. What experience you have?
You have.
Your deputy is before you. So because the DG is not there, and up to now the DG cannot take action because you feel like my right hand man. There's my right hand person. So like that, you see everybody will have their own boss or bosses in the entity. And that's a bad image. I don't know why entities who are necessary at this period, they are just misbehaving.
Misbehaving.
National disaster management.
Martina, interestingly, it worries me. 9 months into governance, all of those appointed all of those appointed to this major position, it's just like I have gone astray. Right at the road front, another incident is seriously breathing there. The person appoints somebody, the other person says, I'm moving from there. And yet, Mr. Dollar, he feels that ACO is compensating
Yes.
the people of Liberia by using their building.
Yes.
And it's being rented.
I was not even the party that came there.
Yeah. It is sad. It is sad for us.
At this time that Liberians need those people or those agencies to say yes. This will give the image of Liberia in a good faith.
Yeah.
Liberians will send to their homes and they will say, I remember some part of 2024
Yeah.
when flooding took over. Somebody will say that there's some mystery because look at MCC, what happened? Flooding is nothing about being political.
No.
We blame people every day for building in the swamp, but there are other people who are not in the swamp.
No.
Think about the life of babies.
Is the Monrovia City Hall in the swamp? No.
Think about
We
it.
were consumed by water.
And Mr. Toilet want to say that we don't want to win the election in the country yet.
And you know, these are people who spoil leaders' name. Because if he wasn't going to be appointed or his party never had representation in government, we would say, oh, United Party,
Yeah.
we supported them, they won, and now nobody can.
Tukwache who was dismissed for corruption.
Yeah.
Then you call Tukwache to come back and work with you. You say you have agreed to fight corruption.
Yeah, and then you call someone who was dismissed.
Yeah, you are fighting corruption, but you call somebody that was dismissed for corruption, to come back.
Are you serious?
You're a pastor. Whatever. So that's why you see why he is mismanaging the state resources. He don't need anything from the deputies. Nobody should say a word to him.
Oh yeah.
He has agreed to take advice. Show me your friend.
I will tell you
I'll
who
tell
you
you
are.
who you are. You cannot make people go to work they feel like they are in slavery. You
Yeah.
cannot do that.
Feel insecure on the job. You wouldn't get the best. In fact, you
Estosi has confirmed that they don't talk to each other at work. If you really want to do the job and you need me, I don't have to stay until you go look for another person from outside to come and do
but
the
they
job.
need to start working at
Why would you even censure your two deputies?
Yeah. But Martina,
No, it's my first time.
if I should suggest to Mr. Dollar, let him get laptops for all the people and everybody just work from their homes.
I said, no, they even pay both per hour. Yeah, you have to pay both per hour. Some
Because-
people signed up for something.
That shows bad leadership. Very bad leadership. Spreading hate among people who work for the government and not you.
What you want to show?
Do you think you'll get result of the kind of posture you are putting up?
What you want to show?
I don't know. And President Walker, I don't know whether you have people who have ears to hear, but this is becoming embarrassing.
Yes.
It is getting too irritating.
Until the trainer called one Mr. Chimo. He came on, he showing you, said, even the deputy, you don't have experience.
Yeah.
So you know, one time I said something to somebody, I said, free education is not for everybody.
No.
Education is very expensive.
But even free things, I'm not into good.
Education is very expensive.
When you sweat.
And he had two deputies. They are all females. How long? They are all females. Both of them, they are females.
Yeah, I see.
Yes. No. Let me tell you something. To work with women, you as the man, so now you are the head, it is easier to work with them.
Yeah.
Just work with them with understanding. Women, whenever they take over somewhere, we bring our mother, they feeling.
Mm-hmm.
We add a woman for everybody. Everybody must do it in the right way. We become too strict. That's why people can say, no, women shouldn't be the head. Women shouldn't be the head. Now you, the man, you have two women under your control. You are forcing with them. And they are saying, no, we don't want to speak. We don't want to come on the air and then we talk some other things. So do you think they are the problem? They are not.
They are not. They should be. If it were a problem, then it'd be noisy about it. There are a lot of ways you can.
But I think this was something where it was both men that what we saw from LDEA.
LDEA.
At this time, they're fighting.
Yeah.
You can say, show me. It's not possible. So you're expecting me to pay my way for my own. You wanted, if I don't come to work, then you take that against me and say,
I'm been working.
yeah, that's a strategy you're trying to use on the people. That's a strategy. You say, sure, you know they're going to wear and son. So, what thing I bring that to son for? I'm not working. So, they're going, son. That's a bad thing that Liberians feel that power should be for them only. Certain people just feels that power for you.
And President Walker, you need to grab the bull by the horn.
Why take the people money? You buy a new car, you buy acres of land. They don't want the people to talk.
Yeah.
We will fast check. As the story develop, we will come here. Yeah, we are not in favor of anybody. We are not in favor of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
We have no affiliation with any political party or person. No person of interest here. We talk it just how we see it. So if you think that we can't cover you up, you lie. Everybody must talk for themselves. The Liberians people deserve better. You took the money, you go buy a new car.
You can't treat people with
You
this.
buy land. So what because of your friend that Barack Obama they gather that, huh?
Nothing. They gotta do with money.
Yes. Like Barack Obama, you can't treat your fellow men
Then
like
you
that.
come out to say the place belongs to ACO. How
Yeah,
many
because
vote?
for
How
ACO-
many vote ACO got?
I go get win election. I go get win election. You're foreign day.
Let's be very serious now.
Then the Congress of Democratic change. You're fighting hard to come back in power 2029.
Without MPP, without Alex Talos party, the CDC will not going to win our election. You got to have collaboration. You got to have
Of
political
course,
marriages.
because there are certain people that have their own photo.
And so you must have respect for the mother party that you are collaborating with. It's a
If you're treating other people like that, people come to work, you can't talk to me, they want to see fun, I'm passing by fun, you want fun to do work for you, you have to go call another person for us. Like,
Are
don't
we
treat your
serious?
fellow men like
Are
that.
we serious?
Mr. Ansu Dole, you have to rethink and strategize some plans for the agency. You got people fainting. Flooding have taken over Liberia. You have to look up to the people. Say you say you're bringing humanitarian supply to the people, you stay in a warehouse.
And stay there. I know which part of the world is a warehouse.
Why would the government doesn't have a warehouse here? No warehouse for them to keep their materials.
This
Left it with the
entire
company.
this entire disjointed thing started from the Minister of State. And if President Walker doesn't put his foot down, I see sanctions coming to this country and it will be on individuals.
And you see, one of the good things is that we celebrate sanction.
Yeah.
You know, it is bad for us to be
We
celebrating.
should be penalizing the people who are sanctioned.
Yes,
But we
it is
glorify
bad.
them.
It is bad that we celebrate somebody downfall. But what was the cause to that downfall?
Yeah.
Corruption.
Corruption.
You know, some of our leaders, they don't know that some of the people who come to them to do business are people who come to monitor
To
them.
monitor and know what's happening.
To monitor them. So if you charge the person, say, before you bring the other company here, give me 50 million for myself. The people not talking, they will give it to
take
you.
the money.
And then they will tell you the other then get it.
And keep you
When
on
you're
record.
out you walking out, they are taking that records. But our people, they have to, and there'll be more sanctions for them. And you know, WFP is not your regular Liberia thing.
No.
WFP is one of your partners.
But Dole himself. Dole honestly.
You are getting donor money, and donor take their support. What becomes of
That
another
that disaster management is heavily supported
Because
by
there's a-
donor
yeah,
funding.
There's support everything existing. I'm saying sure. You know what my boss man want? There's nothing about me putting country first. I will get to the donors and tell the donors, then what happened? Donor be there. Oh, it is true. Oh, yes, we have not seen anything. Okay. I think it's better we reduce our hands.
Yeah.
Instead of being higher.
And deal
that's
with
the problem.
more serious people.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Mr. Dolegan just said, you want to do everything. If the president want to do everything for Liberia, he was not going to appoint anybody into any position. But because he need a minister of state that if you don't see him, you will see a minister of state. He needs somebody to public work to say, yes, the road should be connected from the east to the north. That's why he appointed everybody. Then you come out to suppress other people.
And it's not even your right to be appointed. It's just a privilege to serve your country. But some of us, we make the step. We miss the step. And soon you'll get all a government job now. Then you'll start looking that kind of way. Because that's the only way of surviving. And then when you're there, you start making a place to look like it's not important to you.
This is what somebody feels that they cannot live without government job. They feel that government job is their last name. You saw what happened. And some kids who don't have people on the street, then they say, oh, the leader not know it, but we are not blind.
We know stage managing now.
We are not blind.
When you play a program like that, we know it.
We keep on.
When you started knowing kids, doing kid, man. You knew you were going to lose. All right, you are listening to the afternoon conversation, and it's on Love FM 105.1. Another big story here is the Opposition Congress for Democratic Change Secretary General Jefferson Koji is rallying citizens to raise $2.5 million for rebranding the party. And on what Koji is saying, this process will begin on the 1st. The first coincides with the birthday of former Liberian president and standard bearer of the Congress for Democratic Change, George Mane Weah. Then this becomes a question. How do they raise this money? Who are those $2.5 million for rebranding?
Rebranding of the party.
The party. Rebranding. Wow.
Liberia is a
Interesting place.
like I said,
Liberia is very interesting.
the lack of political will and commitment to this country is what keeping us to where we are today. Our people don't have it.
But you see people living in destitute, and then you led the country for 6 years.
2.5 million.
Yeah. You led the country
to rebrand the party.
for 6 years. You led the country for 6 years.
I want to see how that collection will be on that rally.
But the first money they collected for the headquarters. You remember that money they said dollar rally for CDC headquarters? You ever heard anything about it? Then you talking about 2.5 million?
I want to know how they
Are we
bring it.
sincere to?
Have you reconciled before you want the common people?
Yeah.
I'm thinking if it would be the market women, because they had the market women as they were all part of the auxiliary. The market women,
The Yana Boy,
The Yana Boy.
Association, the
how
motorcycle
they
union,
call the guys then
the
who
battle cry.
no, they got it who can use that orange mini, the mini boys.
Yeah.
They were up there, yes, they had their own auxiliary.
Hey,
I don't know how they are coming out. When you left there for them,
when you left,
when you are leaving, you want to raise the 2.5
left
million.
them in destitute.
Samora Wolokoli is still sleeping at their house, so he's sleeping. He AC on him. He car inching.
I mean, ain't got to call him.
No. Go over around the gate and go see other apartment. Go see that place. Samora Wolokoli is sleeping. Sametua is not in the country. Go to Sametua house. Go Marshall Road. Go there. The fact that Sametua built over there looking at that pressing compound, like no criminal cannot go. But Sametua is not yet. Go look at some of the houses that Eugene Lee Namwe have in East Legon. Go there and look at it. Even the one in rehab or around Saskatchewan Maguire. Go there and go see a house. At this time,
But
resting.
I think that should be selling some of the properties to raise some of this money.
Our same brother will not agree with us. They will say we are talking things that are not pleasant to them, so they will not take us serious.
But why should I allow a group of people to use me?
Because we
Anytime,
want to be you.
anytime they witch.
If your leaders come before you, learn to speak truth to power. Nothing will happen to you.
It get painful to hear the truth, but the truth will heal.
Why are you hiding yourself to say, we vet? You know, I love the one who can say, I'm a die-hard Sidisha, I'm a die-hard Unity Party. Say, I don't understand that phrase.
After the regime have parted,
We are working.
ways.
What working? Which kind of work are you talking about? You want to raise your off for people. You honor the sun. Some of them they pushing wheelbarrow looking for that daily bread.
And some of them walk as far as Broadville.
But you
To
will
get to
see
the
them
party
when they
headquarters.
say party, they say that party, baby, we must be there. Now what party? When
Oh,
you
no,
die for the party
the
and your
Scotching
children
stuff.
are not in school, when you die for this party and you don't have a food to eat, when you die for this party when your family members cannot respect you because you are bringing nothing to the table.
Oh yeah, they only want your numbers.
The
All
people come to
politicians
you,
want-
people, they say, oh, you know why they get food for the go for program? You're not paying your own way, food will be there.
Yeah, hey.
How long will that food carry you for you to eat? To get this stamina
so
to
you-
the Amanda.
So you can die. That,
Of course. And then when you go home, your kids
because
crying on you.
the distance you will cover.
Or maybe they say
That
something
will
for
burn your
1,000.
system.
1,000 level. Okay, 1,000 level they do for you. Can it buy a bag of rice?
And then I want
Children
Jefferson
read
Coach
test.
is telling you to raise $2.5 million.
And you have not come out to tell Labrador people, say, I'm sorry. Palestine, I'm sorry. We are sorry.
We need to
This is
reconcile.
our mistake. They are pointing out step back to come back, and they are not pointing out anything about this step back. So I just think that
They
everything,
haven't realized what caused the setback.
yeah,
That's the first problem.
and they don't want to take the blame.
Yeah.
No, we'll not take the blame.
I heard one big brother saying Unity Party propaganda was the one that made us. People saw exactly what you were doing. People saw what you were doing.
And now,
We
like
have
we
friends.
said this morning, they are not fast checking again. They are relaxed.
They relax.
When the day Ambassador we are took office, the people were running behind you
The
back to back.
checking on you, but your own, those are just petty things. You go to a minute portion of people and you tell them say raise 2.5 million. The people need talking nothing then too.
In the people have
know that
when you finish talking, say when you finish that the hour, the small thing
Yeah.
like you call off my hour,
No.
market area needs to come. That's how the people will feel. You collect people, you say, oh, your chair come. Okay, but in a chair for all the people, and they'll pay off our time, food will be there. Yeah, we'll go.
And we are
If they want to bring back our money, you're bring it back.
yeah.
Just stop acting
Probably
like
that-
that. You're
probably that
bring
another-
our money back.
That another strategy there that could work for you. Someone who campaign money, how much was in the campaign budget? You can see those individuals around.
Of course.
Can you see the children around? Even if they tag girlfriend there because some of them got 4-5. You can see them around you. They have left. And then somebody who trying to squeeze dry red for ray or to get from in it. They coming to you and telling you that you're more rally $2.5 million.
Yeah, you're having it.
It's not now mockery for you.
If you want to bring the Liberian people money back, you're bringing the Liberian people money back. The vocational school you're opening in there, I don't know how many times.
They were
that
never successful,
people-
in fact. They were never successful because they had
we need more graduates.
they register people that were that meet what to fit in our compound before the classrooms.
You bring more graduates.
And I don't know, but these are the same people when you try to do an eye opener for them.
Let them do
They
a
get
program
federal-
that will benefit those people that they can
Yes.
just capture from to their houses and come and shout Amanda wear Lapa and wear a beret.
You people should now be
Get the
thinking,
people vocational school too.
should now be thinking, oh, for the time that we lost, for the time we are sitting probably the next 6 years, let's try to see whether we're going to empower some of our partisans. If not all, because it's almost impossible. But you come back to them and say you want rebrand and you need $2.5 million. Oh my God. If you just join us, this is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1. Shortly, we'll go for a commercial break to bring you commercials on this dial. This program is powered by Lone Star Cell MTN, and Lone Star Cell is Liberia's #1 GSM company. We are talking about Honorable Koji, the Secretary General, has just is rallying citizens to raise $2.5 million for rebranding of the party.
The party that have not reconciled.
Yes. And that internal conflict in government, it is all over the Unity Party-led government. Another place we'll be checking is the road fund. That place is another mess. That place, the road fund, is another mess. The appointee by the president have never taken seat because the officer in charge says, I don't respect what the president is saying to me. And President Walker, you need sometimes, I know, the people can hide the information in from you.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Because all of the noise, the issue of corruption from this corner to this corner, what is going on? What is going on? Ourselves as Liberians, we got a problem. The very CDC you see outside today, on the outside the field watching the game now, they are crying about corruption. You put them back there at the same story. At the same story. For the past 15, 20 years, these are the two parties that have been running this country. What can we show? What can we show? What can we show? Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party. And they pretend that they love the country when they are not in power.
Yeah. It feels
They
like they have
pretend.
the best idea.
That's a sign of betrayal. You don't treat people like that. Then a lot of people who you collaborating with party, when the president tells you to do this, you go there, you want to form clique. But we'll be checking to your ministries and your agencies.
Confusion. And we'll continue to
Because it's a
sit here
serious setback
and
for the
talk about
government.
it. We will continue to sit here and talk about it. It's a no-go zone for you if you think that you will carry on misconduct or mismanagement of state resources, and you think that the media will not be aware of it. You are wasting your time, because trust me, we will definitely talk about it as a developed every day.
Every
we will
day.
touch it.
Okay, let's check our last talking point. Senator Nathaniel McGill and the Senator of Madibi County and Commerce Minister Amin Muda were in Word of Words quite recently, just about 25 minutes ago. And Senator McGill has said that Muda is corrupt. He got all of his wealth after he was appointed to the Commerce Ministry. And Muda is saying, I've lived before. I had all of these things before. But McGill is telling him, we didn't see these things. But now, who is the real messenger? Who is the messenger of change here?
Good message, wrong messenger.
Yeah.
How will we say that?
And so we'll take a very short break. When we'll come back, we'll open up the lines for you to participate. And if you just come our way, this is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live, Martina Tugbe and Fan Fumba.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program, The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
To the poor, to Tunapu.
What did you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. All day you making noise and people ear say you singing. No air, no air. Like water breathe.
Don't leave on there and quote me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back and this season Uber is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Ghana, Nima, and the biggest one will be held in Monserrato.
All that thing you talking, what thing is that if I win?
La real if I win. Hayaka. The winner will take home a $2 million $2 record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 $2 wardrobe budget. Not all, plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 GB of data every month. But not all, second player winning $600,000 $2 record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 GB of data every month, and new this year for third place of $400,000 $2 cash prize and 100 GB every month.
I said, let me start brothers, yeah.
Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 12. You can see us singing more.
Yellow, yellow star.
MTN.
Get to my picture, I can tell it from Momo. Don't worry. You do a Momo, you will get wet. You do a Momo, you will get wet. Momo, that baby. No. Momo, that cheche. Momo, that cheche. Momo, that baby. No.
Here you get. The way you can be making your face, you'll get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right and I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo Loan, man.
Momo loan? Mobile money get bank now?
No, Momo Loan is some kind of quick service loan mobile money can give you. You can borrow up to $20,000 $2 at a very low interest rate and pay in 7 days, 28 days, or 30 days.
You joking?
So you see phone in my face? You can give me your phone, man. That *156*6#.
It's like ABC. For how do I pay back?
Let's see when you credit, man. Just that *156*6# and select repay loan. Pay the poor money back.
I can credit again tomorrow?
You can borrow back. See your ways.
Whatever you need that little bit of money for, Momo Loan here for you. Dial *156*6# today and take a loan.
MTN.
Hey! I take it all.
You say what?
Hey! Yeah! I pump it!
What happened? Where your problem?
My man, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say what?
2-bedroom house.
Where? I don't believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. I shake it.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been raising a party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku Baku.
MTN.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any interaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing the transactions on the most trusted, reliable, and #1 mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile Money, da baby, eh?
MTN.
From I hear something, oh. MTN Momo fini launching a big promotion for MTN agents. Letting for more, yeah. Talking. Deposit 1,000 to 5,000 LD and get an extra 20 LD cash back plus your regular commission. They say like just a starting part, oh. Also get extra 30 LD in addition to your regular commission when you make deposits of 5,000 LD and above. Now it's the time to cash in and bump it. MTN mobile money. Y'all thank you plenty, yeah. Let me start bumping it now.
MTN.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say, I love, eh. Day not break, everybody on the hustle. Some people know like peace. They want some problems.
Yes, we can call right now 077-8665-073.
Make it better.
077-8665-073 or 087-105-105. Let's take down the music and talk to our very first caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, your name and where you call from?
This is Jerry Candy, commonly known as Jerry Jesus, a pastor of established community. I join you precisely from Congo Town.
Go right ahead, Brother Jerry.
You know, the entire thing is very interesting. You know, you brought 3 different talking points on the radio this afternoon, and it's very interesting. Did I hear you say that the 2 delegates to the head at the National Disaster Management?
Yeah.
They are female.
Yeah.
You see, so that it tells you that the guy is evil. Working with 2 women, then you behave the way you behave, is bad. The guy needs to be changed. Look, that's why in most places we always in serious mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
When you have people around, when you're working, when you have institutions, and you feel that when you feel very indispensable, you feel you're the last one in making any decision, and there you will fall. And I can tell you for sure, the guy there will fall. Okay, no matter what kind of connection you have with the vice president, the president, or whoever recommended him to get the position. You know, but it's evil to be working with females and you behave the way you behave.
Oh yeah.
It's bad, you know. And the next one has to do with coaching. You know, when I hear the recording this morning, I saw one of the shows, and then I noticed that. I thought that some kind of door people were talking. I thought that somebody have edited something and they playing it and saying, "Oh, coaching is who's speaking," you know. But it's disgraceful. So yeah, coaching asking the ordinary people for dollar value, you know, asking the poor people to raise 2.5 million. You know, it's disgraceful. The thing, I don't know, they play on the ignorance of the people.
Seriously.
And you say you feel you want popular party and party all around town here. It's bad.
It's bad.
If as far as giving the highest rate, you are saying $US. and you say then you should bring 200. So that means the rate in about 200, you get it.
Yeah.
You must, yes, you had the people for the past 6 years, you did anything to empower them. Then you come back again, you want to play on an ignorant to get their money that they're working for. It's bad. It's so disgraceful. You can't keep behaving the way they behave, man. So I already know what they're doing and where they come from. But the only thing I can say is for what's happening in the government, you know, for those of the people that we elected, we supported, and so the only thing we can do is to stage a massive protest against Joe Burger himself, because we voted him for a reason, not to come here and start allowing people to make unilateral decisions in their various positions. It's bad. Lastly, on the one I have to do another Mage and Amin Boda.
Yeah.
So it's laughable.
You got it.
And Amin Boda, we supported the United Party not to allow Amin Boda to go and run 121,000 in our car. But Natana Mage is the right person to speak against it.
Who's the messenger? The messenger now.
No, but they made a very serious and Natana Mage should be the messenger for this message. You really think so? And the thing is disgraceful. That Mage go for place to say that Amin Boda is our own. We will deal with him and accordingly how we can show anybody that we are putting ourselves together for us who were heading some executive group. We will put ourselves together, or we already started doing that to protest against those, to see the government come to aid me, you know. So thank you. We're monitoring the show. We will keep following and we will keep making our own input on the show. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for taking off your time. 077-8665-073 087-105-105. Let's talk to another caller. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, your name and where you call from.
I'm George Williams. I'm called from the capital bypass.
Yeah, Mr. Williams, go ahead.
I listened to your 3 talking points, but my concern has to do with it's something I want to bring to your attention. I think you people as a journalist need to go at the finance ministry because I hear you people discussing about other ministry, but then finance ministry is also out of the discussion.
No, not.
The deputy minister for administration of finance ministry, one Bill Mangel Jones, who is the deputy minister, who was recommended by the Honorable Prince Moyi to the president to take that position. Is one of the person that is spoiling the Parker-led government based on his leadership. You insult people as if to say that you don't have respect. He was not born by a mother. Everybody, go and do your own investigation. You insulted the communication unit director, the maintenance director. Insulted that woman as if to say that woman was not a mother. They need to go to that place and a serious investigation need to go to that area. I believe that the new finance minister need to see her best to make sure and make a recommendation to the president to get bill out of that area. If not so, the employee, he make a set of a demand go in the place, and which of course is a harm and make the employees in that particular area to not get a good west flow. Because if I'm afraid of you, if I anytime see you coming, my heart will cut because I will not do the right thing I'm supposed to do.
Yes.
So they need to see her best. The minister need to see her best to carry on serious investigation to know what is going on and make sure they leave that position. So somebody should take that position that will be able to govern and rule the finance ministry as it stands for the employees to get whatever they're supposed to get. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll make some follow-up on that. Thanks for the information. 077-8665-073. When you come to leadership and respect others who work along with you. Let's go to the line and talk to this caller. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, your name and where you call from.
Yeah, I'm Joseph Vanama John, calling from Nancy.
Yeah, go right ahead and make your point.
Yeah, first I want to say thank you. For what's happening in our country. First, concern I will do my own government. I'm a son of the government. I support the government and want the youth share for the party rising. Tomorrow we don't vote for we don't put government for. we don't want no official put that on your face. We are this something everyone better. We don't vote up about the judgment program to see our minister may be behaving that they pass. Because more would stand against CDC. Or as some of our friends know from CDC are if you see how today lava about it doesn't mean more will learn trade. Because survival, we want to see our own moving forward. I'm kind of happy about the judgment program. The men are told, the men are being no, that's this country move forward. Country to be other people fan. The see what we for and you know to them waiting for there. Still will be put in we support them. Will not be the citizen who will present who will get present for me. I have a present. I believe in you, not to the right I say. You ready? I say just only asking our minister how to put ourselves together. This country belongs to every library. The same thing we on now for the happy again. We can vote for in the poor country, in the third country, or some more can go also. We can afford. Some people buying 100,000 cars. I think they don't fit our country. Actually, not fair. So our country, if what happen, we came with accountability. Some of the government officials, I don't.
You have to shift a little bit. Your line is bad.
Our country, we are system. How to have whatever government, I'm a source of the government. No, if the right thing happening, I will say the right thing not happening, I will say. More than our government officials are violated law. They don't get access. What is going on?
Seriously.
I give it. Coming to I mean,
we just lost you along the way. 077-8665-073 077-8665-073 087-105-105. This is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live, and on loveradioonline.com. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yes, your name and where you call from?
This is retired Captain Payne. I'm calling from a farm on Bonnie Highway.
Go right ahead, sir. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I was listening to the three talking points you discussed on this afternoon. Let me start with Jefferson Koji and his pranks. You are telling impoverished, mismanaged, abused, disused, and overused citizens and partisans of the CDC to rally around you and your cohorts. Raise $4.5 million. How many of the same people you're calling upon to rally around you did you empower during your 6 years in power? How many of them did the CDC hierarchy empower during the 6 years of government? Now you're out of power after looting the state resources dry, and you're calling on the same impoverished people who can hardly manage to live above $1.25 per day. You're calling on them to go and donate to your cause. Cause of what?
Cause of rebranding.
Rebranding what?
Oh.
Now, next story, McGill Modari issue. Look, I don't like to engage in political discussions because I'm not a politician. But the decisions that the politicians make in my state, in our country, affects me. So sometimes I have to wait in. Concerning the issue of McGill telling Modari you're corrupt, has McGill forgotten that he's under UN sanction for corruption? He's under United States sanction for corruption. Has he forgotten? And then, Modad, look, what most people fail to understand is how to differentiate between personal and public.
Yes. That's when I was...
Modad, as a businessman, you're a private citizen, just like myself right now. Just like Mr. Yuri right now. These are private citizens. If you make, or if you want to buy 10 private jets, nobody cares.
Nobody.
But when you come into public office to serve, even when you had the money before, like some unity parties are trying to defend with that, and you had the money before you came to public office, but now you are in public office, and then you are acquiring $100,000 worth of suburban SUV, while some staff of the Commerce Ministry can hardly pay their way to work in the morning.
Maybe public transport is not available.
There is no public transport. The other day I drove past the NTA a compound in the Somali. I saw most of the buses parking, all getting rusty. And then you are doing this kind of a thing. You criticize the Uyama government for this kind of behavior, and you are engaging in such behaviors. I don't know. It is so annoying. It is despicable. It is disgusting. And McGill is not someone who should be talking about it because he himself is tainted. So let McGill go find somewhere and keep himself. And then lastly, concerning the National Road Fund issue, well, I do not have the details to that story, but here is why we advise whosoever is the male in question or the managing director. Listen, let me tell you something you don't understand about women. If you give a woman one tick, she will give you a poultry of chickens.
Mm-hmm.
You give a woman hard time, she will give you hell.
Oh, yeah.
You give a woman one loose word, she will give you a library of books full of loose words. So when you deal with women, you have to be careful, especially if they are on the right. Learn to work. This idea of I'm the boss, it's just me,
Yeah.
I'm the boss, and this and that. I see it all over, I see it every day, and it gets me so angry. Sometimes I want to react, but then when you do that, the story is going to be sensational on the headline.
Oh, yeah.
When former ex-military officer does this and does that. So I just got to say sometimes I just walk away. Because it's quite annoying, my brother. I'm not lying to you. I can't lie to you. You look, these people need to understand that when you are appointed to a public office, it is not your private property.
No way. No way.
It is not your personal business.
It's just a privilege to serve.
You are there to serve. I see a policeman telling somebody, my friend, if you don't do this, I will do this. Who the hell you think you are? You wear that uniform, my tax pays your salary. We should learn to work with one another. We should learn to work with one another. And then, sorry for me to add this. I don't mean to take much of your time. The last fellow that called, or the second to the last that called, talking about complaining about someone at the finance ministry. Look, I know the Liberian society. Sometimes people will call you on the phone and tell you something about someone, especially if they do not want that person to be there. I don't know the fellow at the, So like he said, he suggested that you should do a follow-up.
Yeah, we will do the follow-up, but in handling this kind of information, you have to be careful too.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right. Thanks so much.
So that's it, my brother. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, and have a nice day. And hi to Martina for me.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much. 0778 665 073. Found for my Martina Tuga. This is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live, and on loveradioonline.com. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Joseph Brahma joined me. Our only number, I think my meaning.
You can do it within 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, I was just kind of talking to our president. We are you of those countries. We sometimes go to places, people say, oh, you go educated.
I'm still having issues with your line. Yes, you need to shift a little bit. Yeah, okay.
People say that.
All right.
People are.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting the message across. 7 minutes to be here. 077-8665-073. Let's take this breather of music.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Looking for your stomach. Stop flipping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping. You gotta whip us small, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people who are, the people lots of
The government betray us. I said, the people who are so
0778665 You just joined us. This is the afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1, Love TV Live,
we die with the promise.
and on loveradioonline.com.
All our damages. We die with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to defeat us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the things to be? We just tell you. That's why we put tell you. But you screw us. You screw us.
So keep your calls coming now. 0778665 Shortly we'll be walking out of here. A fresh edition of this program comes on tomorrow when Rufus Divine Cannon will be here at about 2 o'clock. It comes on at 2 o'clock. And the Positive Show is also on. And so if you have probably your goods and services you wish to talk about, we can provide you the slot and provide you the space to do that right on this dial. We are loveradioonline.com, Love TV Live, and Love FM 105.1. 3 means of being heard and being seen. And so you can catch us. We are here 24/7. We don't sleep. And this is the Sarafina Ventures and Communications Incorporated. Shortly, we'll be saying goodbye on this afternoon presentation of the conversation.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Working for your stomach. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people who are, the people lots of the government betray us. I said,
Let's squeeze in our final call. Yeah, let's squeeze in this caller. Good afternoon.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, I was the first caller, and I have called not under the umbrella of this discussion. You know, the other day on one of your shows, you and myself talk, Jerry Candid, the spokesperson for United Job for Better Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day, you say I should call you. You're going to save my number, and we'll have something to discuss.
Yeah.
And then
Jerry, I will place in the call. I will place in the call. I will call you. I got your number. I will call you. It was just a slip of mine.
Yeah, I thank you. I really want to share important information with you. Very important.
Okay. Let's do that off air. All right. I'm afraid this is how we go home. Join us on tomorrow when Rufus Divine Cannon will be here. On behalf of my teammate, my colleague Martina Tue, thanks for playing your listening role. And those of you who call, would like to say thanks to you. And just in case you want to do an advertisement, we can provide that for you right here and the space to do that. So we'll talk to you on tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But better still, join the Positive Show tomorrow morning beginning at 7:30. Till then, enjoy your day further.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Working for your stomach. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta whip us some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people who are, the people lots of the government betray us. I said, the people who are so.